Hello, good afternoon, sir. This is my learnings about our topic in Chapter 1, Chapter 2, and Chapter 3. So, in Chapter 1, which is the numbers and patterns. So, I learned about this lesson, the four probable patterns, which is number 1, the single repeating pattern, number 2, Fibonacci sequence, number 3, two alternating patterns, and number 4, the letter sequence. So in single repeating pattern, we can use only division, subtraction, multiplication, and addition. So for number 2, the Fibonacci sequence. So the idea of this is the numbers on the right is determined by the numbers on the left. So for number 3, the two alternating patterns, the idea of this is, so we have two patterns that alternating, something like that. So lastly, the number 4 letter sequence. So in this sequence, the letters are included in solving. So in Module 2 or Chapter 2, I learned about mathematics as a language. I learned about this lesson is the characteristics of mathematical language, the mathematical language, the sets, and the different types of sets, the proper subsets, and the basic operation on set, and solve problem using Venn diagram, and the axiom or law property of addition and multiplication shown in the mathematical statement. So first is, what is set? So a set is a collection or group of well-defined objects. These objects are called elements or members of the sets. It is definitely common for us to use the concept of sets in everyday experience. So, how about in mathematics? So, in mathematics, we have discussed and this discussion, so this example is 0, 1, a set bracket, of whole numbers, a set of points, a set of integers, and a set of solutions for an equation. So now let us, so for example, a set of whole numbers operation like on 0, sets. 1, 2, 3. So first so in a set of the union of there set. Is. So what is the union of set? The union of two sets is a set containing all elements that are in A or B, or possibly both. So number 2 is the intersection of sets. So in the intersection of sets, this discussed as two sets A and B denoted by A rather, and B consist of all elements that are both in A and B. So number 3 is complementary of sets. So in this set, the complement of a set A denoted by A raised to C or A1, read as A complement or A prime, is the set of all elements that are in the universal set S but are not in A. So I will proceed in number 4, the difference of sets. The difference or subtraction is defined as follows. The set A and B or AB consist of elements that are in A but not in B. Okay, so I will proceed in our Chapter 3 or Module 3, which is the logic. So in this lesson, I learned about the proposition versus mere sentence, the conditional and related statements, the truth truth tables and tautologies, and lastly, the logical equivalence. So first, what is a proposition? So I learned the proposition definition in mathematics, that a declarative sentence or statement which is either true or false is called proposition. So another one is a declarative sentence. So a declarative sentence, it can be a simple or compound sentence, consist of a subject and predicate, and with period. So in truth table and tautologies, there is, we're in P, true and false, or P, Q, and R. So there is a formula in this. So 2 raised to n is equals to 2 raised to 1 equals to 2. And the next one is 2 raised to n is equals to 2 raised to 2 is equals to 4. So kaya siya naging 2 sa una nung sinabi ko, it's because dalawa lang yung kailangan. And kasi bakit siya naging 4? Kasi nga 2 raised to 2, kanina raised to 1 lang. So gin times lang yan siya, kaya siya naging 4. And then next one is n raised to n, 2 raised to n rather, is equals to 2 raised to 3 is equals to 8. Kaya 8 yung kailangan natin na true and false. So in P, there is T, T, F, F. Ano siya, ng dalawa-dalawa lang yung ano niya, yung true, false, true, true, false, ay true, true, false, false, like something like that. And in Q naman, there is alternate, true, false, true, false. So that is the formula of it. So first is negation, or shall we call in mathematics, the symbol is not. So hindi siya symbol, pero parang yan yung tawag. So the meaning of this is opposite truth value from the statement. So number 2 is conjunction. Only true when both statements are true. So number 3 is disjunction. Only false when both statements are false. So in number 4, the conditional logical implication. So in this, symbolical P, also known as if-then, results true in all cases except the case T and F. Number 5 is logical equality. So also known as biconditional, or if and only if, only true if the both statements are true, and even both statements are both false will result to true. So yun po yung mga natutunan ko sa lesson natin or sa topic natin in chapter 1, chapter 2, and chapter 3. Thank you sir sa pakikinig, and I hope na maintindihan mo po lahat ng natutunan ko sa lesson mo. Thank you. God bless.